Good afternoon, Vapors. Fruity Clouds here again with a premium juice review. Today we have pudding by the Milkman. Okay, I got this at E-Smoker City here in Hamburg, in Hofbrücke. It costs $19.99 for 30 mils. You can get it in a 0, a 3 or a 6 milligrams. And it's a max VG juice. Let's have a quick look at the profile they have online. Notoriously, Milkman have pretty short profiles. So, short and sweet pudding, creamy vanilla pudding with sweet lemon. That's it. Very succinct and to the point. Okay, just something about the bottle. It's a plastic bottle here, the one I have. I think they're moving towards. I have the crumbleberry here, which is also by the Milkman. This is in a glass bottle. So, and it's slightly different in size as well. So, I think they're improving the way that they approach their products. I presume the pudding will come in the glass bottle in the future. Okay, so today, what do I have? I have a Smock R200. Nice little device. It does look a bit like a pack of cards, but hey, it's quite an effective device. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's very effective, but getting the batteries in is a bit of a pain in the ass. So that's the one thing there. So my Smock R200, on there I have the Baby Beast on top, and inside I have a Q2 coil, which is a 0.4 ohm coil. I'm running it at 70 watts today. So that's the machine we'll be using. I also have my Mutation X V4 dripper, which I've also been testing with this juice, and I'll tell you a little bit about my experiences dripping it rather than using it in a tank. Okay, so for the juice, it's the normal situation. We'll look at the smell, we'll look at the taste, we'll do a nose and throat hit, we'll look at vapor production, then I'll talk about the flavours, and I'll give you a rating out of 5 for each of those. Then I will talk about if it's an all-day vape or not. I'll give you my overall rating for it. So, let's have a quick look. So first of all, let's open her up and have a smell. The first thing that really hits you when you smell this juice, have another smell, is the vanilla. Very much the vanilla. There's also a taste of a smell of creaminess in there. I'm not entirely sure that that is actually coming through in the smell, or if that's just because I know the juice. But there is a little hint of a milky creaminess coming through as well. Yeah. So I'd give that a 4. It's a nice smelling juice. I want to put it on my bread. It smells pretty damn delicious. Okay, let's have another. Let's do a taste test. Oh yeah. When you taste it, straight away you get this warm vanilla flavours. It's a very natural vanilla flavour. And you get the milkiness coming through. In the taste, you don't really pick up that lemon that's in there. And that is maybe something that, for me, to offset the lemon a little bit more, would be something that I might like. So when we come to the flavour itself and we vape it, I'll talk about the lemon coming through or not. Okay, I'll give that a 4 as well. It's a solid juice, it's a nice flavour. Now on to a bit of vaping. Let's have a throat hit and then a nose hit, and then we'll have a look at what we got. Throat hit is very minimal. There's not really much to speak of there. There is a little tingle. I found that also with the crumbleberry, that there is a little bit of a tingle coming through, but it's nothing serious. It's a good throat hit. There's nothing to really complain about. How about the nose? Also in the nose, you also pick up a little bit of a tingle, but it's nothing really to talk about. Sorry, my nose is dripping from the vapor on this. And it's a very nice taste though as well. We'll come to that in a moment. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Back to the point. Nose hit, throat hit, solid 4. Nothing wrong with that. It's a good juice. It's what I expect from a premium quality juice. Okay, vapor production. Vapor production, big thick clouds. I'm running at 70 watts. I've got a 0.4 ohm coil in there. I'm being helped out by my Baby Beast, but the juice is working well. Now, something I'd like to mention very quickly, there's a bit of a difference. This drips really well. I mean, it works extremely well on my dripper, but sometimes in my even in my Baby Beast, I get a bit, if I'm chain vaping it, which of course these aren't really built to chain vape in that way, but when I do chain vape it, I do sometimes get a little hint of a dry hit. Maybe it's a bit cooler outside. We're still coming into spring here, so the juice is a max VG. So I do get the feeling sometimes that that this will probably work better in a dripper than it does, say, out of the tank I have on top here. So vapor reduction, I'm going to give it a 4. I have my reservations for use in a tank, but in general it works extremely well. Now onto the flavour. Now the flavour is a very interesting part. I'm going to do an inhale, talk about the flavours you get on the inhale, and then talk about the exhale, and also a nose exhale, because the flavour profiles you pick up on the nose exhale and the flavour profiles you pick up on the mouth exhale are not always the same. So on the inhale, you do start to pick up the lemon. It's one of the things that comes through first. On the exhale, it's all about the vanilla and the milkiness and the creaminess that comes through as well, and the pudding flavours that come through on that. Of course, it's called pudding, so what do we expect? Okay, how about through the nose? Through the nose, you pick up the vanilla quite strongly. It really does set your taste buds going, and it really starts to work your digestive. You want to go and eat. I mean, vanilla has that habit anyway of making you a little bit more hungry, and that's definitely working for me. It's a clean, good vanilla flavour. The lemon is quite well balanced. I mean, it's not the same type of lemon as you get with, say, Dinner Lady, the lemon tart, which is a bitter lemon, which is right in your face. This is really quite subtle. There's a lot of pudding flavour coming through, the milky pudding that comes in behind that. So I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. So all the way across the board, I'll give this an overall rating of a 4, which is really quite a good rating. It's one of the first premium vapes I came across. It was one of the ones I bought a few times. I tried it in the 6mg, didn't like that so much. The nicotine was too strong. 3mg is far more better balanced. You get a far better flavour profile. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I would buy it again. There are things, of course, that I would buy before this. There are certainly things that I would not buy again that I've tried. But this is definitely one that I enjoy it. I think it's great. Is it an all-day vape? Unfortunately not. I don't think this is really an all-day vape. It's not something I can vape 2, 3, 4 tanks after each other on, or use it in my dripper all day. It does tend to stick in the coils a little bit as well, so you do get the flavours. It's difficult to shift it. So when you swap from one juice to another, this tends to sort of sit there for quite a while. All-day vape-wise, no, but you can use quite a bit of it. Much more so than, say, the Crumbleberry, which after 1 or 2 tanks you just had enough for the day and you put it to one side and come back to it. So yeah, it's an all-day vape in some cases, but I wouldn't be able to do this all day. Is it value for money? Well, it's straight down the middle. $19.99, max VG, 30mg, premium juice. Absolutely, I think this is absolutely straight in the middle when it comes to value for money. So that's pretty good. So in conclusion, let me give you a little bit of feedback about what I think. Sweet lemons. The sweet lemon is a big contrast to the Dinner Lady, so you're getting a slightly different flavour. The flavours that come through with the pudding it's like Devonshire rice pudding, the flavours that come through. It's a nice natural vanilla flavour, and this is really a solid juice. So anyway, there we go. Pudding by the Milkman. Definitely worth a try. Follow me here on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you like it, leave a little comment underneath. I'm just putting my ideas out there, trying to bring more of a flavour profile to things, the chef's eye to the flavour profiles of vape juices. Instagram, follow me on Fruity Clouds. I'm over 450 followers on Instagram. Fruity Clouds, all one word. And of course Facebook, you can easily find my page Fruity Clouds and like me on there. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, vaping, it's a way of life.